Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I thought I would sit down and try some products from Sephora's holiday collection. It is the Wishing You collection. There are a whole bunch of things in this collection, including an advent calendar, which has its own dedicated video. But today we're going to be trying 5 of the different Wishing You products from Sephora's holiday collection. So if you guys are interested to see what they are, hear about them, swatches, try on, etc., then just keep watching. First, let's talk about what is in this line. There are so many little gift sets. There's brush sets. I think there's facial roller sets. So many things. First, we have the Wishing You gloss set. We have the multi-use color. I think it's like a 3-in-1 product right here. We have I think this is the Wishing You eye kit, and it has a liner, one of their new mascaras, and a single shadow. We have the Wishing You 12 eyeshadow palette, and then we have the Wishing You 16 eyeshadow palette. So let me show you the one I'm not going to be using. I'm not going to be using this one. It's the Wishing You 12-piece eyeshadow, and it shows you on the back what's inside, which is helpful. It slides out, looks kind of like a cookie tin, and then inside you get a large mirror, 2 highlights, and a whole bunch of shadow shades. I'm going to save this one for a friend. I don't need 2 eyeshadow palettes, right? Then we'll start off with this little guy, which is the multi-use face, lip, and eyes palette. It looks similar to the Kaja sets, and I like that it's like a little ornament, so you could hang it on a tree if you wanted to gift this to someone. And inside it looks like this, quite a bit larger than the Kaja ones. Mirror and like a peachy highlight shade. We get a pinky shimmer shade, and then we get a deeper, like rosy, dusty rosy shimmer shade. So these are all shimmers, so I guess you could use them as highlight, blush, or eyeshadow. These are the 3 shades. We've got the light bright highlight one, the pinky shimmer, and the dusty pinky shimmer. All right, we'll start off with a little highlight. This might be a little too, I don't know, peachy for me. It's okay. It's not like a blingy highlight. It's more of like a subtle, more of like a finishing powder highlight. It's a little bit on the peachy side, but I can get away with it. I'm going to try this deeper shade first because I don't know if it's going to work for me. Okay, kind of adds some definition if you do the draping effect where like you bring the color back here. This actually might work. It's a deeper shade, so I feel like it helps to bring some definition to the backs of the cheekbones. Okay, that's pretty. Now I'm going to try the shimmery pink one in the middle. Okay, it's like youthful looking. I don't always go for like a shimmery baby pink blush, but it's a different vibe. All right, so they are all shimmery. I feel like I need to buff it in a little bit with like my finishing powder brush. So that works if you like shimmery blushes in the pink tone family. You might really enjoy this. I don't believe they had other shades, so I believe this is the only one. Next up, let's open up this eye set. It has a waterproof 12-hour colorful eyeliner, the Big by Definition mascara, which I got in the advent calendar, but now I can't find it anywhere. So it has walked off on me. I love trying the Sephora mascara. Sometimes they're really, really good. And then a single shadow, which I guess we'll find out which one it is once we open it. Okay, so right off the top, you get the single shadow, which we also got one of these in the advent calendar. This one's called Ballet Shoes, which I feel like I've gotten before. It is a very pale, shimmery pink, like very, very pale. So I'm gonna save that one and donate that. And then we have a liner, and what color is the liner? Black lace. Ooh, that's nice. Sephora also makes really good eyeliners. And then we have this volumizing and lash multiplying effect mascara. I love trying new mascaras. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, it's like a small bristle wand, so not this typical hourglass for volumizing, but I am definitely gonna try that. That leads me to the big one, the Wishing You 16 eyeshadow palette. Shows you the colors on the back. It's hard to show you with all this reflective packaging, but it shows you the shades on the back, and it has a spot to leave a note, like if this is a gift, to so-and-so, from so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. A gift message, and then they'll scan this little QR code to hear your personalized message. That's really thoughtful. That kind of makes it even more special. Oh, this is pretty. It comes in like a frame, and it's tied down with this gold ribbon. Okay, well, I thought this was just like outer packaging. This is the palette, so it's inside this bulky packaging, which I don't personally like. I wish that this palette came out so it was slightly smaller, but I guess it's a nice way to keep it closed. This is what the palette looks like. Inside you get all of these colors, and you do get a mirror. First row, let's try here. Pretty. Ooh. Sephora makes really nice shadows. I do have to say that. I've really enjoyed a lot of their big pro pan palettes. They're really good. So there's row 1. Row 2. A nice brown matte, a beautiful like copper shade, a matte purple, which is a little bit on the weak side, and then another brown. The 4th row. Ooh, look at that like blue purple shade. And finally, the last row, we've got a nice creamy shade, a metallic silver, a nice deep black, and then another like taupey brown. Okay, so here is the finished look. I ended up going with this quadrant right here, and then a little bit of the dark brown. I do feel like this is kind of set up in quadrants. Like you have your peachy browns, your cool tone browns, you've got like, well, grays and blues. You could probably make something work here. I feel like you could probably do them in quadrants or in rows, kind of like what Natasha Denona does. But the metallics are intense, and this is dry. Dry. I mean, that is beautiful. And it's more of like a pinky copper than I was thinking originally. Really, really pretty. Moving on to the products from the eye sets. Like I said, I'm not going to use the shadow. I will try the black liner in the waterline and see how that works. Tight line and waterline, super easy, glided right on. And it says it's waterproof, so hopefully that means it will not go anywhere and will not migrate to my inner eye during the day. Next, let's try this new mascara. Let me zoom in for that. All right, here we go. Intense black color, and yes, I've already gotten it on my inner eye, but I will fix that later. Very black. I'm not sure how separating this is though. I don't feel like it's multiplying my lashes. It's coating what I have, but it's not really separating them. So it looks good. Just not sure the claims on the tube are exactly what I'm getting with the product. See how it's not like really separating? It's kind of clumping them together. So it looks nice, but I wouldn't say that this is like a separating mascara. It might be lash multiplying. I don't know. I feel like it might be lengthening, but I'm not so sure it's multiplying. Like, yes, my lashes look good, but that's because I've been doing a lash serum for the past 3 months. I like it, but it's a little bit messy. Like, it got all over my lid here, it got all over my lid here. So perhaps this is a formula that needs to dry out a little, so I'm on the fence about that one. That leads us to the last product, which is this one, the 3 mini glossed set. And here they are. We have a clear, like a shimmery pink golden, and a shimmery copper. And if they have names on them, I cannot read it. They have numbers. All right. We have 01, 07, and 120. So we've got the slightly pinky shimmer one and the coppery one. I'm gonna go with the coppery one. That's a nice shade. No distinguishable taste or fragrance, which I appreciate. All in all, I like the way the look came together. They don't necessarily vibe. Like, these are a little bit more on the pinky side. The eye's a little bit on the pinky side. So perhaps I should have gone with this one. Should we try it? All right, let's try the pink one. The shimmer in this one is barely discernible. It's like a super, super fine. You can't really see it unless you're looking really, really close and turning slightly. You can see like little tiny bits of reflective pieces. But it's so, so, so fine that I don't think most people would even notice that you have a shimmer gloss on. It just looks like a clear gloss. But yeah, I think that this palette's really pretty. I'll probably continue to use it. I'm not a big fan of this packaging though. I just wish it was like a open and shut little palette without all this extra bulk. I feel like they could have cut down on that. The liner and the mascara so far, I think are pretty nice. If I had to just pick one, I would say go with the mascara set. I love trying new mascaras. I can always use a waterproof black liner, and this shadow is really pretty. I've featured it in previous videos before, I'm sure. I know I have this shade already. All in all, some really nice gift sets this year if you guys like to purchase makeup gift sets, little stocking stuffers or things you can hang on the tree, little Christmas ornaments. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what is new this year from Sephora for the Wishing You holiday collection. If you did enjoy this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.